So you can say or think what you want about the American Silver Eagle, but the fact of the matter remains that this coin right here is still the most popular bullion coin in the entire world. Even today, with premiums anywhere from $14 all the way up to over $20 an ounce over spot for just one coin, this coin still enjoys an incredibly high demand. Many people still choose to stack Silver Eagles instead of things more common, cheaper, like the 1 ounce Silver Buffaloes, or even something like a 1 ounce Silver Britannia that you can get for significantly less money than a Silver Eagle. People still choose to go with these Silver Eagles right here instead of those. Now, I have said in many videos in the past, and I'll reiterate it here, that in my opinion, and of course I am not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, it is better to buy more silver for your money. So for example, with the premiums where Silver Eagles are, you could walk into a shop with a certain amount of money that buys you 20 Silver Eagles or up to 30 1 ounce silver rounds. At the end of the day, you will have 30 ounces of silver instead of 20 ounces of silver. The only difference is you won't have a Silver Eagle, you will have generic 1 ounce Silver Buffalo rounds. Now, because of that demand, and because of the fact that the US Mint is not producing enough of these to keep up with that demand, those premiums, like I said, are quite high. Now, the US Mint has a very, very small list of authorized purchasers. Now, an authorized purchaser is a company that is allowed to purchase 1 ounce Silver Eagles directly from the US Mint for just $2.35 an ounce over spot. And yes, you heard that correctly. Premiums right now to buy these are from 14 to over 20. And yet the US Mint sells them for just $2.35. So we're going to talk about that in today's video a little bit. So do me a favor and stick with me so you see that. And additionally, do me another favor and don't forget to subscribe and help us continue to grow the channel. I definitely appreciate you guys being here. Also, check out this giveaway from our channel sponsor, SD Bullion, where you could possibly win a full monster box that is 500 1 ounce Silver Eagles. How would you like to win 500 Silver Eagle coins just like this guy?
Yeah, this is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. This is Dr. Tyler Wall, CEO of SD Bullion. I'm calling you to let you know that you won the SD Bullion giveaway of a monster box of 2022 Silver Eagles.
Unbelievable. That is awesome.
If you want your chance to be like Kevin, make sure you head over to sdbullion.com/silverseeker and enter today. All right, so the first thing I want to take a look at and share with you in a little bit more detail, we hinted at it at the beginning, is the authorized purchaser cost. So all of this information is public on the US Mint's website. And you can see the American Silver Eagle Bullion Program, authorized purchasers are charged the LBMA, which stands for London Bullion Market Association, silver price plus $2.35 per coin premium. Now, that is basically spot plus $2.35 with a minimum ordering requirement of 25,000 ounces. So basically, authorized purchasers can get Silver Eagles from the US Mint for $2.35 per coin over spot when they order them. But that doesn't tell the entire story. We're going to dig into that. But before we do, let's take a look at who the authorized purchasers are. And if you take a look at the authorized purchasers list from the US Mint, you can see there are actually only 10 companies in the US that are authorized to purchase bullion in bulk from the US Mint, only 2 in Europe, and only 1 in the Far East. Now, taking a look at these 10 in the US, there are actually only 2 of them that are direct to consumer. A-Mark and APMEX, American Precious Metals Exchange. Now, A-Mark is actually the company that owns both JM Bullion and Provident, so whenever you buy from them, you're basically buying from A-Mark. And then, obviously, APMEX is APMEX. So what does APMEX and JM Bullion and Provident then sell directly to us for, since these are the only authorized purchasers from the US that sell direct to consumer? And we'll start off with APMEX. So take a look at APMEX. They have spot at $23.75. They have Silver Eagles at $43.74 for the 1-19 price. $19.99 over spot. You can get them as low as $17.99 over spot if you can afford to buy 1,500. Yes, 1,500. And as you can see, that is actually on sale with a 6% off the premium. Now, you would think with high premiums like that APMEX wouldn't have a whole lot in stock, but as you can see in my cart here, I actually have the most I can add to the cart, which is 9,999. So clearly APMEX does have these in stock. But there's a little bit more to the story, and this is going to sound like a defense of these high premiums, and I assure you it's not. It's just kind of getting an understanding. But before I talk to you about that, let's go ahead and take a look at Provident and at JM Bullion really quick. And if we take a look at Provident, those premiums are basically the same. With the spot at $23.69, you can see $43.60 per coin, which is really close to $19.99 over spot. I mean, it's like $19.89 or whatever it is. Over spot. And then, same thing, a little bit of a discount all the way down to saving $2 an ounce if you buy 1,500 or more. And keep in mind, these are the companies that can buy directly from the US Mint and sell directly to us, right? They don't have to buy them from one of the big wholesalers. then sell them to us. So they actually, let's say a wholesaler buys them for $235 and then sells them to, say, APMEX or JM for $5 over, and then they sell them to us. No, they get these directly from the U.S. Mint. But there's a lot more to this story, and let me show you what I'm talking about. This might actually be a little bit eye-opening for you. So I want to take a look at this image, and this one is kind of eye-opening just to give you an idea of what's actually going on. And this is from APMEX Wholesale. Now, APMEX actually has a wholesale site where they buy and sell from dealers, giving them a little bit of a discount, giving them a place to, dump if they have excess inventory, etc. But if you look at this, they are actually paying, and if you look here, add to sell, they're actually paying dealers $9 an ounce over spot for Silver Eagles. And by the way, as far as giving dealers a deal, I mean, they're selling, to dealers Silver Eagles at $17.99. That's not much of a deal, but whatever. We're talking about the most important thing about this video is that they're actually paying $9 an ounce over spot for dealers to send them Silver Eagles. And actually, I can share with you this screenshot as well. This is from another wholesale dealer, and we'll kind of zoom in here, but you can see Silver American Eagles BU date varies. They're actually selling for selling for 12 over, which is much better than the $17.99 that APMEX is selling to dealers. And paying 9 over as well. So there's two wholesalers that are paying $9 an ounce over spot for 1 ounce Silver Eagles. So that brings us to probably the most important part of this video and a very important question, and that question is why? Why in the world would APMEX, a U.S. Mint authorized purchaser of Silver Eagles for just $235 over spot, why would they buy them from dealers for 9 over? Well, that brings us to the true problem with Silver Eagles, the U.S. Mint. The U.S. Mint is not producing enough Silver Eagles to keep up with demand. It's that simple. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, Silver Seeker, you just added 9,999 Silver Eagles to your cart over at APMEX. Every single online retailer has them available. And you would be correct. But if you know anything about supply and demand, if the premiums on Silver Eagles dropped enough for the world's most popular silver coin, the Silver Eagle, these would sell out very, very quick. I myself have been telling people that I am not buying Silver Eagles for the last few years. Instead, I've been buying things like generic 1 ounce silver rounds, or even, smaller, lower premium bullion produced by governments like the Britannia, Maples, Cougarans, and more, because they have a much lower premium. I've not been buying Silver Eagles because the premium is too high. However, if the premium on Silver Eagles dropped, I would buy them, as would many other people, instead of those other silver coins that I just showed you, and rightfully so. Back when you could buy Silver Eagles for $3.50 an ounce over spot and Buffaloes were $1.50, I would have just been buying Silver Eagles because Silver Eagles are more recognizable, hold their value better, and more. But in a time where you can buy 20 Silver Eagles or 30 silver rounds for the same money, sometimes it's just better to get more silver, especially when the disparity is that huge. So that is why you see dealers paying 9 over from, the wholesalers paying 9 over from dealers, is because they can't even get them from the U.S. Mint at all. If APMEX, for example, were to sell out of Silver Eagles today, they wouldn't be able to go to the U.S. Mint and order 25,000 more Silver Eagles at $235 because the U.S. Mint doesn't have them to sell. So that is the problem. The U.S. Mint is the problem. Now, I'm going to share with you an email that I just got yesterday, and this is from someone, I'm not going to say who it is, but basically an industry insider, higher up, whatever. He says, we're hearing rumblings that the U.S. Mint might be increasing production for a bit on Silver Eagles relative to the historically low amounts of coins they've been offering the market. Recently, when this has occurred, premiums have become more volatile, but the sharks find a way to continue loading up. What could also follow is a period of no supply from the mint as they have holidays, production changes, and begin eyeing 2024 coins. Lots of variables in the market for the world's best-selling coin and the driver of all things sovereign silver premiums. So based on that email, we could be seeing some volatility with Silver Eagle prices, but my recommendation for Silver Eagles is stay away from them until the premiums come down. And for the premiums to come down, it's going to take the U.S. Mint producing more. It's flat out that simple. When the U.S. Mint makes them available to big vendors like APMEX and A-Mark and others in large quantities, then you will start to see those premiums come down because once again, all of the online retailers as well as local dealers will start fighting to get you to buy it from them instead of someone else. But for now, while there's not enough out there to cover the demand at low premiums, high premiums will remain. So let's hope that the US Mint finally gets off their butts and starts producing Silver Eagles like they're supposed to. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe like I said earlier. Check out this video above if you haven't seen it yet. And other than that, thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.